Hello, my name is Daniel and I am the community cyclist at the Green Guardians. Today we're going to go for a cycle ride and I'm going to show you some of the great routes that we have near to the Woodfarm Education Centre. So first we're going to check our bikes. So we're going to do what's called an M check. So if you imagine that the metal bit of your bike is an M, so from here to here, down to here, up to the seat and back down here is a capital M shape. So that's why it's called an M check. So the first thing you want to check is the front tyre. So give it a shugle, make sure it doesn't move, see if it's in line. Mine is, so that's good. Next we're going to move up the M to the next point, which is your handlebars. So you want to check that your brakes are working. So if you put on the left side, that's the back brake, you should be able to lift the bike up, or it should skid forward a little bit. And then the right hand side, if you push that in, you should be able to lift the back wheel of the bike up quite easily. So that checks that your brakes are working, which is great. I've got a bell, if you've got that, make sure your bell works. And then just make sure that they're turning nicely. Next we go down the M again to the bottom. So this is to the pedals. So if you give them a wee turn, make sure they're going round, check your pedals are secure, they're not going to fall off while you're cycling. And if you want, you can lift the back up and push it forward a bit and just check that your back wheel turns. Next you come back up the M, you get to your seat, just give that a shugle as well, make sure it's not moving about, and then you can adjust it for your height if it's the wrong height now. Finally, back down to the bottom of the M, you've got your back wheel, just have a look at your chain, see if there's anything going on there. Looks good, and then the brakes are fine as well because we checked with the handlebars. So that's your M check, so just make sure that you're safe before you go cycling. Right, anytime you're going cycling, make sure you've got a helmet. That's the most important thing for cycling, wear your helmet. So mine's got a fringe at the front, so it's really easy to see which side is the front, but sometimes you have an adjuster at the back and you can tell what's the back. So hold it in front of you, put it on your head, make sure it's quite snug, shouldn't move about too much, and then you can clip it under your chin. So you should have about 2 fingers underneath, you should be able to open your jaw, and then when you turn your head upside down, it shouldn't fall off. And that's how you know your helmet's okay. Okay, so the next thing to do is to start riding the bike. You've got to check the brakes that are working while you're riding, and check the gears work as well. So you want to have the pedal, I like the right pedal to be here, about 2 o'clock if it's a clock. So you put your leg over, and then put your leg on the pedal, and then you're ready to go off. So while I'm going round, I'm going to go up through my gears and then back down, and then I'll brake when I come back down. Always remember to do the left brake first, which is the back wheel, and then once that's coming on, go into the right brake, and that will stop you going over the handlebars. So the route we're going to do today is to Rouken Glen Park. So we're going to go from the Woodland Education Centre, WEC, or the Green Guardians, to Rouken Glen Park, and we'll go around the park. This is the park, so we're going to end up coming into the East Lodge car park. So we'll be going up that way, past Eastwood Park, and then we'll be coming up to the entrance here. So we're about to head off, so if you're going in a group, make sure that you can always stay in your group, don't go off on your own, and if you're going with an adult, make sure you're always where they can see you. Okay, so we've arrived at Rouken Glen Park. We're up here at the East Lodge car park. And we're going to cycle down this road, and we're to the left, we go up to the boat park, we'll have a cycle around there. There's a big waterfall here, so we'll stop and have a look at that. And then we'll come back down through the forest and get back into the main grassy part of the park before heading back to the main road. Right, so here we are back at the East Lodge car park. We finished our route in Rouken Glen Park. So what we did was we came from the car park, we came all the way down this road and then went up to the boating pond, went around that, and then we had a quick stop at the waterfall where we left the bikes at the top and walked down these steps to the up in the gorge. Then we came back on the bikes and we were around the edge of the park on a slightly more stony road all the way around to here. Back down to the gorge where we walked the bikes nice road and then back along through the play park to the car park. If you're just looking for a wee cycle, you don't need to go too far, you can just cycle around this route. It'll take you on nice flat paths all the way around. If you're looking for a wee bit more of a challenge, want to go a wee bit further, you can come in, you can come all the way down to the boat lock, go around that, and then come back out the way you came, and then back round as we came through the play park here. If you're looking for more of a challenge, if you're quite confident on the bike and you don't mind going off the path onto a bit more, something a bit more stony, you can do what we did and you can come off at the waterfall and go round the back of the park and come down into the gorge. There are steps down here, so there's some points where you'll need to pick the bike up and lift it up, but there's plenty of paths, you can choose where you want to go, and it's really fun cycling through the trees. So this is Rouken Glen Park. Obviously there's some more nice days like this and you can come out and have a go. Now we're going to head back to the centre. So just on the right side as we came down, there's a park called Eastwood Park, which we're in now, and it has some cycle roads that we're going to go around quickly and just show you them before we go back to the centre. Okay, we've made it back to WEC, the Wood Farm Education Centre. I hope you've enjoyed the bike ride today. First of all, we came from here and we went to Rouken Glen Park and we went round some of the routes that they have in there and we had a lot of fun. And then on the way back we popped into Eastwood Park on the right hand side and went round there. So as you can see, there's lots of different routes very close to the centre and very close to where we live. So if you can, get out on your bike, have some fun, even go walking. If you really want to go on the bike rides but you don't own a bike, we do have some bikes you can hire. So if you're interested in hiring a bike, then contact me. So my email is daniel@greenguardians.co.uk. That's daniel@greenguardians.co.uk, and we can try and get a bike to you so you can come out and enjoy the nice weather and the bike riding as well. I hope you've enjoyed today.